Hey guys, how we doing today? My plan for this stream mainly is to basically get back to the city, because definitely got a lot of quests there that still need doing. Still got a few quests there that I also need to finish off. I'm assuming this one, the one that I am doing, going home, is gonna at least tell me how to get back to the city. Right, anyway, let's carry on forward. At the moment, I'm going to go through the ocean. How are we doing? Hey D! You finally here managed to make one. You alright? Oh, I can't get through. Oh, so I must have to be able to go in through the top then, which I need this. I think mainly last stream, that was mainly just it. I know on the story side at the moment we have to go find the queens, but apart from that, you ain't really missed too much. Do I just jump down, or is there a button to call the elevator?
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
Oh, the elevator's just over here. Shinies. Cool.
I hate the waiting part.
Well, tough. Whilst this is going, I'm going to take a quick swig of me drink.
I want to see all the sights.
That was a bit too exciting for you. We didn't really go that far.
Something so valuable here.
Alright, ooh, barrel. Get that first.
What are you hiding, little guy?
Well, if they've just done the new season. So it's a new season, then no. We came here with some instructions for Seeker. Ah, this is about the boat, right? I'm going forward with the preparations now. Is there anything we need to do to help? Actually, yes. Could you open the floodgates? We've got our hands full getting ready for launch right now. Season 4 hour-long special. Thought they were on their final season. I think they're doing final season part 3 though, innit? I kind of just there. If I'm honest, last thing I watched from Attack on Titan was they got the boat and what's his name? Aaron's now attacking the main, is on his way to attack the mainland, and that all the others are on the boat because the commander on both sides just blew up the second one. You'll find the panel for it in the control facilities. The former prisoners are all waiting in the harbour. If that's all we need to do, we'll be done in no time at all.
We made some new friends.
I need to get over to the other side. watch the hour special at some point. Maybe. The thing is, I think I know I'm probably going to get myself shot at some point, but I just prefer the dubs because it's just easier for me to follow along. So unless that's out yet, I don't know. And I know I've already probably lost many people and now they want to kill me. No, not yet. I'm honestly just going to wait for the dub because I'm not really, you know me, I'm not that big of a keen on reading. I mean, I find it hard with this as it is. So I like to relax and enjoy my things. Alright, everyone now, can everyone now please just put down their pitchforks? Alright, oh, I got some things I can hand in.
I hope it made them happy.
That's fair. I know if you get into the, the sub and dub debate, they definitely, everyone goes for each other's throats. Okay, so the food floodgates is now open. It's open now. Thanks a million for that. It's a massive help. So, pardon me. Is everything good to go now? Not quite. Technically, this would be for the Lost Numbers' benefit, not ours. But, oh yeah. Well, it's not something I'd ask for, I can tell you that. Ah, Gondor. What you been up to? And Aggie and Oogie need me for some junk, so who put in the request from the Lost Numbers then? That would have been me, Gondor. Hello. You're Dana. Well, what's the story then? What do we gotta do now? I'd like you to clear out the monsters from Farview Cape. If we're bringing everyone back, it could get pretty hairy if there are any monsters there. Of course, it's our pleasure, but why don't you want to fight yourself? Trust me, I'll be hot on your trail with the lot from the prison camp in tow. Understood. So I'll leave it up to you. I'm sure it won't present a major problem for the likes of you. Yeah, Dana's real smart cookie, alright? She takes care of her own job and nothing else. Well, if that's the situation, let's get out there and handle those monsters. Ooh, gonna get some fighting. Alright, where's the ship? There's the ship. I just gotta jump for it.
So much to see, huh?
Right, we now just gotta deal with some of these monsters. Pardon me, just got an itch. What are we dealing with? A walking flower, 2 walking flowers, and what looks like a jellyfish.
This isn't worth our time.
Rare dude,
I'll face
right
whatever
here.
Just get around. You died, Senna, so I don't know what you're getting celebrating about.
It has to be done. Empty
Can't hold them off.
Yeah, if all the other monsters would like to join, that'd be great. Ah, shit. Well, she is the girl with the goal. Ah, it's a pretty strange old feeling, ain't it? To think we'll be heading back to the city. And it's all thanks to you guys. Actually, it wasn't us that took care of all the preparations. Reckon I'm about due to have a really good long think about the future. Yeah, that's wise, I think. Aren't you going on board the boat? I'm gonna head back to Agnus Castle. Got a ton of stuff to handle since Aton's copped it. He was really serious person, you know. I feel like I need to do as much as I can of what he left undone. I can understand that. Can you guys go with them? There's no telling what might pop up during transit. We got it. We'll take good care of them till we get them where they're going. Okay, they're in your hands now. Bye!
I hope everyone's getting along.
Yes, yes, take us to the city. Get there. Can actually finish off some of those other quests we started as well. Actually pick up quite a few ones, because I think Triton's colony, his people moved to the city for some reason or another. Where's my blanket? Down you come. Come on. Need to disappear, short popping? Nah, don't worry about it. See you when I see you then. Back in the city at last. Yeah, here we are. Back in the big juicy broccoli after all this time. Okie dokie. Thank you, we only made it back here because of you. It was because you're hung in there too. You made it here because you didn't give up when it got tough. Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, we'll be seeing you. Just look after Gondor and the rest for us, won't you? Yeah, we got you. Finally back in the city.
Hey, the colony relations changed.
And there's a bunch of new people to talk to. Ah, my Julieta. Oh, Romero, mine. I can't believe you really found the thing. I'm only sorry that I made you wait. What nonsense, dear. It's all my father's fault. And who is this? These are some friends who helped me out. Hi, how you doing? I'm here. I hear that Garrett is here as well. Yes, here. Wait, Goretti, Giulietta's father? See, father? It's exactly as I said. Romero kept his word and found the stone. Yep, that's definitely the jeweled pebble. Did you find this on your own? I had some help from these of my worthy friends, Ouroboros, they are, or did you know? Such stout companions. Also, did you know that they're going to end the war with Mobius too? Well, you've clearly kept your promise and brought back the jeweled pebble. But don't forget, this task was set to see if you are worthy of Giulietta. If other people help you, I don't think we can use it to judge your worthiness. Yes, I see how you might be... how that might be the case. What about the other marriage condition? Why, father, is there more we have to do? He has to leave the lost numbers. To this I have to say, I won't leave my lost number friends behind. I signed up for your Giulietta's sake. I fight to save the world for her alone. My sweet Romero. Sorry, them's the terms. You want to marry her? Then retire. They're just gonna go get married anyway, aren't they? Oh, cruel man, to say such awful things. You never understood. I hate you. Ah. Guess more to the story? What, so after all that, this marriage thing isn't even happening? So it seems. Oh, it's completed anyway. Have you seen what my Mobius did to the Great Sword? How on Aionios are we supposed to go to... I believe we can take them down with the Ouroboros' help, but now I think we might very well be better off handling it ourselves. And now I've got to give this place a run around, because there's lots of people here. I tell you what, it's quite something to see Romero going round with a frown. It certainly is, considering he was bang on for months about how he was getting married. Ah, so there's more to the story pre-tell. I like it that some of these quests are actually continuing. I'm guessing I have to go get my stuff from destroying the flame clock. Okay. Travis! An auto balancer. Up we go. This has only happened because the Elder let outside come in and they're going into the city willy-nilly. Still, we're able to live in peace for all this time until now. There's no small feat. Alright, it's that one. Anyone else need a talking? What do I think of young Giulietta has been up to lately? Been seeing her around town a lot now that you mention it. She's probably been meeting up with her lover. I'd say.
Got it all memorized.
Got it memorized. And she become Axel all of a sudden. So you know how the canteen that Van Ham person and Dollar Cafe wants to think give the house rode out its neutral party. I'm sure them both said, "Oh, once the trouble is afoot." 6 houses in Minty.
Interesting news.
I think whilst we're here, where is it? Writer's block. That's the one I wanted. Someone to talk to over there. Need to actually get over there.
It's very impressive. A monument
Oh, hi,
to
Gray.
life.
So many hopes rest here.
You're back. Did you find anything?
What are we giving them?
Everything. Let me see. What we found was just this junk. Sorry we didn't get anything better. No, no, not at all. Not at all. This is wonderful. It's a better result than I could ever hope for. Really? I don't see anything here that has ever the slightest connection to the founders. No, you're right. None of this is related to the founders. Are you joking? But this thing doesn't exist in any of our records. They're completely unknown. They may not be associated with the founders, but they have more worth than that alone. This has got to be a wind-up. It's just a bunch of rubbish. Hey, don't you think the Levnesses that attacked us are looking for these? Oh, sounds like you had a bit of an adventure. Now, you've really piqued my interest. Just what are these? It's hard to imagine they come from our time or even the founders' time. Could they be even older? Yes, it's coming to me. What's coming? My inspiration. Ah, it's all rushing back to me. The old grey matter hasn't failed me yet. You saved my work. Thank you. You sure this is fine? Of course. Now, I'm sorry, but I must go. I want to put pen to paper while the ideas are still fresh. Wait, can't we ask you one more question? What is it? Why did you decide to write about the founders in the first place? Oh, that's a good question. Shits and giggles. Have you ever wondered about where you came from? What do you mean? This is just my own theory. But I think one of the most important things in life is knowing your origins. That's what I want people of the city to know, or rather, to remember. Where we all came from and where we're going, do you see? Anyway, I really must go now. I hope you enjoy the next book in the series. Toodaloo! Bye bye now! Can we get a signed copy? Think of the money we could make off it.
There has been.
Alright.
Bean
Nope.
King and the Quest for Peas. What kind of a book is this? There has been Bean King and the Quest for Peas. What kind of a book is this?
It's a picture book about the has-been Bean King and his efforts to thwart the rotten legume empire.
Alright. We need Grey. I need to go to the other side. Miyabi, what are you... Oh, you're hanging around here now, are you? Fair enough. Still haven't come across any of Triton's men, I don't think.
Great.
Hi guys.
You're the guy who works with Monica.
There's something I wanted to pick your brains about.
Let's hear it.
I've heard your Rosanna has been trying to get outside.
I see.
She was stopped by the soldiers and turned back just like that, they say. Just for my own conscience, I went to check it with the R&D team, but they said she'd not come in that day.
Whoa, is she okay? What if she was forced into something by that lot who attacked us?
Ooh.
You were attacked?
It's nothing. Keep going.
Right, well, that's about it. It just seemed a bit fishy is all, which is why I wanted it noted.
What did Monica have to say?
About that. She actually took an away team and went out. Something about a request from Rosanna. Seemed urgent. I mean, I suppose it must have been to get the boss moving like that. I wonder what that's all about.
No clue. But I'll look into it.
Appreciate it, really I do. Somehow I don't feel like sticking my neck out myself here. Great. Do you know where Rosanna could be?
I haven't the faintest idea.
You seem real relaxed for someone whose partner's missing, pal.
She made Monica leave the city and tried to go outside herself too. That does feel rather odd. Furthermore, Rosanna should be aware of the dangers that await a non-combatant on the outside.
Right? And if there was something she needed from beyond, couldn't she have just asked Monica?
Well, you want to contribute or what?
Whatever the case may be, Rosanna's tough. She'll be fine.
Huh?
I don't know where she went, but I can think of a few people who might.
Well then, shall we try asking them? That might be the quickest way.
Who are we asking then?
A doctor, a mechanic, and an old friend.
Time to figure out where the wife has gone. Doctor, mechanic, and an old friend. Drum! I need to ask you something. Friend, mean about Rosanna? That's right. Rosanna apparently been busy lately. Drum not see her for 3 days. Shame, would have liked to spend more time tinkering with automation. An automation? That's right, had to regularly set on some automation. Great, did you know about this? I didn't. Haven't even heard. So, this automation you regulated, where is it now? Drum knows it is its hidey place and not know any more than that. You know where we're working on the automation, but you don't know where it is. Drum told in question of trade secret. Had it walk to place with eyes covered. Drum thinks it was still in city, but maybe very tippy edge. Got it. That'll be all. Rosanna's whereabouts.
Everyone's getting along.
Doc? There you are. Got a question for you. Nice to see you too, Gray. Rosanna's missing. You know anything? Rosanna? Well, she hasn't been here. Can't tell you that much. I can tell you that much. Look, I know you've had dealings with her. Tell me what you know. You're trying to make a point or something. I just owe the girl a debt. That's all. What kind of debt? Oh, for the love of all the founders. Fine, I'll tell you. Got a feeling you wouldn't leave me alone until I do. I got in some trouble with the hardliners some 5 years ago and all. Alright. The leader, Brew, gave me a really good thumping. But Rosanna stepped in and made the bastard leave me be. Anyway, since then I've been greasing wheels for her a little here and there. I see. Once I even rustled up some medicines she said she needed. The hardliners again. Come to think of it, why was Rosanna even around at that time? It's always kind of bothered me, to be honest. I don't know exactly what they've been planning, but they sure were about to wreak merry havoc on this place. I'm definitely grateful to Rosanna for that, if nothing else, but yeah, that's about the size of it. Do you know where the hardliners are? I couldn't say. I don't, but I doubt you'd listen. Oh, go on then, I'll tell you. One place in the edge of Rebelli Plaza. I don't know the entire exact location, but they like using that area a lot. Others in the Great Sword Passage, although I have to say I'm not sure if that one is like a room or what. Other than that, I suppose there's Mitana Lookout, maybe? You could see across the whole city from there. As long as they can't make any big moves, I'd expect they'll be in hiding. Understood, that's enough. I can imagine what you're going through, you know. But she's a stubborn one, that girl. You couldn't rein her in if you tried. I didn't ask for your opinion.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Well, between Grey and the Doctor, I don't think so. Alright. Are you alright? It's my chest. Kind of to breathe. Wait a sec. Group heal! Looks like it's still hurting. Didn't it not work? If arts aren't having any effect, we should bring her to the medical facility. The doctor will know what to do. Right. Alright, okay, that's the question mark I gotta do. Clara? Oh my, now, there's a face I haven't seen in a while. I have some questions for you. Well, that's unexpected. Tell me, what do you and I have to talk about? Do you know where Rosanna is? Rosanna? No, I don't believe I do. She's not like the rest of us. That girl, we don't have very much in common. What do you mean exactly? Oh, you know, her way of thinking is not really compatible with ours. She's the kind of child who will do anything to get her way, is little Rosanna. Enough chit chat. If you don't know anything, then we're done here. Now, is that any way to treat your elders? So Callus Grey? Come off it. I'm old enough to be your brother. I wish you wouldn't waste my time. Sassy as ever. Alright, so listen here. I don't know where she is, but I can tell you a fascinating little tidbit. Rosanna helped to have some connections with my people. You mean the conservationists? Being a doctor or to make one in part impactly, but their rule isn't as reliable these days. So we've had to accept medicine from the girl at times. And at times we've been known to feed her a few scraps of information. I get the picture. That's enough. I'll say again, Rosanna is a good girl, but she's also a girl who puts her ends far above considering means. You have to keep a tight rein on those types, or you know what they might get up to. Alright.
I think we found out all that we can now.
Time we pulled our info.
Just so you get into my thingy chart.
Let's catch up on stuff.
Oh good, it's going to be voice acted. Oh no it's not, hang on, give me a minute. Right, let's sum up what we've learned. First, we know Rosanna tried to send Gray and Monica out of the city. And we heard she tried to leave it here as well. But it seems unexpected for Rosanna to try and go outside. It could have been a message of some kind. A message? A message to convey the fact that she doesn't leave the city for instance. So what? You think she was trying to tell Gray something? We can't discount the possibility. She might have already been involved in some of the difficulties of the junctures. Hey, those are hardline guys that attacked us. You think they're connected? Their goal is to eradicate Mobius. I wouldn't put it past them to get city people involved. To my eyes, there is something to consider. Back up a sec. Zona has no way to fight, right? So why is she going against the hardliners? That's a good point. Additionally, she was also to have connections to the conservationists. Right, yeah, there is that. Of course, she might just have personal friends who happened to fall on both sides. That wouldn't be so strange. But the fact does strike me as somewhat calculated, even mercenary. Gray, do you have anything you can tell us? I don't know. She's got involved in all that, but Rosanna, she'll do whatever it takes. When she set on something, there's no stopping that woman. If her connections to another faction can sever as that mean If her connections to another faction can sever as the means to her ends, there's no doubt in my mind she'll make use of them. I guess she did send us on that wild mezzo chase. Do you think she's in league with those hardliners and that's why she tried to get us snuffed out? It's possible. Wouldn't put it past her. Well then, what's the spark are we nattering on here for? Here. Right, perhaps we should start checking the place where the hardliners are rumoured to hang out. Nice idea, but going by the doctors, I doubt they're gonna be naturally cooped up in one place. Should we just go over them one by one then? That doesn't strike me as realistic. There's no telling when they might make their move. Speaking of which, I'm worried by the mention of an automation. Yeah, if those things get deployed inside the city, then we deal with those first. But we don't really know where they are. Let's see. The doctor gave us 3 suspected locations. True, Annoyingly, there are multiple possibilities for the location of their hideout. Well, let's start with wherever most likely then, I guess. No need. The place the good doctor gave us were meant to point the hardliners' stronghold. And the Nopon Drum provides a hint to the automation's location. Ah, gotcha. If we put those clues together, exactly, we can discount the place overlooking the city, as well as the Rybelly Plaza area. Just an educated guess, but if I was going to hide an automation anywhere, it would be the third place. Then what are we waiting for? Let's get our asses over there. Right. It's the sword area, if I'm remembering correctly. You can tell this was supposed to be done before Chapter 6, I suppose, then. Hey, we at least get to do it now.
How are we looking out there?
Monica's still gone, but Gray's back with Ouroboros, looks like.
That guy really doesn't know when to quit.
Still, if we can just disrupt the command chain, everything else should fall into place, right?
Finally, our toy will have its day.
Of course. It's high time we got to use this thing, and I couldn't think of a better opportunity.
Oh yes, she turns out exactly as I'd hoped. You're a sly one, aren't you? Getting people to accept you, then using them as you like. I'm
They're
sorry.
like-
What? Skilled technologists from R&D always have to be managed to a degree. We've watched you closely.
Dance
And
puppets!
you've never leaked info about our actions to anyone.
You've helped us come this far. Regardless of the results, you've made your bed as our accomplice.
You're still not making any sense. You think the plan's going to fail?
I don't intend to let this opportunity pass me by. Whatever happens, I'll leave my mark on this city. I promise you that.
This is our chance to gain the upper hand in one fell swoop. No need to get gloomy.
Yes, that's exactly it.
We'll have Ouroboros in our hands, and we won't have to fight them. No more hiding, no more biding our time. No more taking anyone's crap. That stuff's for the birds.
Guernica, Monica, they're too soft by half.
We'll cause a disturbance in the city, then use the confusion to steal away all the Levnesses. Brilliant! With Monica gone, now's our window. We'll suppress the military and have them hand over the leadership.
Once we bend Ouroboros to our command, all we have to do is squish Mobius under our thumb.
You think they'll ally themselves with us? Even after we cause all this ruckus?
Ha! They're just a bunch of kids. They'll be putty in our hands.
Right. Yeah. Putty in our hands indeed.
Good. Oh, time to kick their asses. Obviously, once it's done loading first. There we go. I have a feeling I'm going to get through the front door, then I'm going to have to fight my way through. You guys still here? Thought this place would be completely abandoned by the city people. And this place is still locked. Do we? Oh, we don't actually have our eye patches on.
Was it meant to be here somewhere? Looks like a whole load of nothing.
Well, this is where the doc said.
Wait. Here.
How did you know?
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Let's just go.
Are all old people this cranky? Beats me. Come on, let's just follow him.
Let's get ready for a fight.
Up ahead.
Knock knock, we're come to kick your leftness in.
Oh,
Hello.
you sniffed us out all the way out here. You're like a right proper hound.
Ha! You're right on the money there. He's Vandam's little doggy is what he is. There's nothing for you here, Grey. Go wag your tail somewhere else.
Whoa, they're really laying into you. Go on, Grey, give him a real tongue lashing.
No need.
What? Sure there is. You're not gonna let these clods make fun of you and have the last word?
Ouroboros are still just kids, and it shows. If they're your latest traveling companions, then how the mighty have fallen.
If you're here, I assume it's because you figured out our plan.
Looks like we'll have to get rough. Or are you gonna sit there like a good pooch and lick yourself?
Yeah, I'm not that flexible. First, I'll kill you.
Then, you.
You, I'll keep alive for now. Might still kill you later, if you don't tell me anything worthwhile.
Whoa. I knew we were gonna see action today. But this is more than I signed up for.
Yeah,
You're complaining?
doesn't spark around, does he?
Ouroboros are your only allies now. Rosanna is on our side. You still want to fight?
Of course. It is, after all, my job.
Loyal to a fault. That's a hound for you. But you can't protect the city with that wimpy attitude. Today, this hour, the city will be transformed. And the cause of peace demands a sacrifice.
Alright, you want to fight? Let's bring it! Oh, we're not fighting the guys as well. Just the robot. Okay. Oh. Pop, pop. She like have like shotgun blasts on her fists. That's what I think, anyway. Ah. Oh. Oh, no, he's got his lucky 7. Oh. Right, get around. Right, we'll go for the chain attack. During a chain attack, boost damage dealt to low HP enemies by 80%. You can lead us off then. While applies damage ratio increased by a thing upon completion in order the hero participates in. Not gonna get that high, so I might as well. No. That's fine, mate. And I fucked up somewhere along the line. Yep. Never know, might actually get us to a... Ah! Cool! And he's back! See what happens. Ooh, close! Come on. There we go. Boop, boop.
What? What the? What's happened?
You bitch! What did you do, Rosanna?
Oh, didn't I tell you?
She
There's
double
power
crossed the
control.
double cross!
Like a maximum?
It's an interesting system. Little Drum and I incorporated it. So now you decide to turn on us. You'll wish you hadn't done this. No. I haven't betrayed anyone at any point. It seems to me it's completely slipped your mind when you were all acting so fishy 5 years ago. It was me who broached the subject to you when you roughed up the doctor back then. You don't remember? And the Conservative leader, Garrett, who put you in touch with him? Me again. We'd round up all the unsavories and toss the trash all at once. And now, your time's up. My dear husband doesn't like me staying out too long. So now my part in this is over.
Here we go.
Rosanna! Gray! You bastards!
Double crisscross!
I see some relations have changed.
you don't say. That was a perfect one-line, Noah. You bitch! You destroyed our plans! I see some relations have changed. on, get her up. Lance! Damn it, Lance! We're dead. There we go. Who can I put on a... Didn't mean to do that, but okay.
Destructive charge!
I think that'll do. I think if I go to accessories, attack, where is the... I think I've got a thing that allows me to at least put, that allows me to heal down to enemy, down things, even though I'm not a medic. What's wrong with me? Why am I not using my words today? Where is it? I think it's here somewhere. Increase class aptitude. Boost amount of HP healed from... Nope. Here we go. Allows reviving allies even when not in a healer role. There we go.
We'll take you and Rosanna out in one.
Fight! Charge! Lance. Focus on one enemy at a time. Come on, this one's nearly dead. We will start off with Uni. Mio stop. That's the wrong thing. But hey, it works. Boo, 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 boo. Heal! Reduce the healer aggro. Then now you start us off. Gets to 99. Overkill. At least his hand's now healed up. Cool. Oh, yeah. Doing this in a small room.
I follow no master.
Man, I could have sworn Rosanna was one of the bad guys.
Me too.
She was,
Even
technically.
you thought so, right?
Why would I?
Those shady dealings for a start. They didn't set off any alarm bells for you.
Honey, do you realise people can't read your mind?
I told you not to throw your back out.
Not what I was talking about, but I'll bite. You really can't stop being reckless, can you?
Aww.
You're still alive. I don't think that counts as reckless. Now, Guernica. He's the one who was reckless. But then again, even his actions may well have borne fruit.
We're back to talking in riddles again.
The original idea was for me to stop the hardliners myself, without involving all of you in this. So I'm sorry. I'm sure it was quite a burden.
I don't get the thinking here. Surely you could have just asked Gray for help in the first place.
Our opposition would have noticed something was up. They'd never have lowered their guard like that. They thought they had me pegged as weak. That's what made it easy for them to bring me aboard. That's basically it.
How much did Monica know?
Oh, she knows me. When I needed her out of the city, she obliged without a single peep. Some things you have to say out loud, and others go without saying. You know how it is.
Nah, I really don't.
Well, then one day, you will.
Huh. One of those things, is it?
Yep. Better get used to it.
What?
The point of us old-timers is to keep you youngsters on the right path. If you trust us, you don't have to hurry so much to try and understand things.
Oh my! Someone's a chatterbox today.
You said too much. Shut down.
Could you not? All this beating around the bush is driving me up the wall.
Why don't I translate for you? He's saying he wants to keep working with you for a long time to come.
See, that I can understand. Right back at you, Gray.
Aww. We love having Grey. Now his thing, he can now go up further to level 20.
I see some relations have changed.
Sweet. Okay. Any more actual quests? There's this one. Back to the city we go. Bum, bum. Ah, this again. Have you seen it before? Since the city has been moved location, the people have had to attune to a completely new environment. Patients keep being rushed in because their bodies are weakened by the change. Oh, hey Monica. Didn't realise there were so many patients. You seriously didn't expect this would happen? Obviously, I understand that we had to move, but to avoid being wrapped up by Mobius. But moving to this place, a whole 2,000 meters below ground level. Okay, that's enough of that. I know the remedy, as long as we get the medicine, everyone will be as right as rain. Gah, wishful thinking. I'll send for extra medical supplies. Let us know what you need. I will, thank you. Right then. Doc, there anything we can do to help? There is. If patients keep coming in at the current rate, we won't be able to provide enough medicine. Could you gather some egg seeds and heavy pomegranates for me? You'll find them in the Castadia region. Oh, and Recordery root as well. That's indigenous to La Via Sandbar. If you could prepare 20 of each for me, I think that'll be enough for supplies of medicine. Okay, we'll be back with the goods quick as you like. Sorry about this. Aww.
I see some relations have changed.
Alright, okay. Ah, here we are. They're so shiny.
This is what we were after.
Don't you go losing that.
Let's grab a few extras just to be on the safe side, and we can also grab this barrel.
Wonder what's inside.
Hopefully something nice. I think what I'll do is I'll grab them off stream. And we've got a few things to discuss. 6 houses in Nemity.
Could you all come round for a second?
Okay, let's lay it out once and for all. All houses Ota works together with Monica's family, the Van Dams. And opposed to them are the Doyles. People call them the Conservative. Keeping the middle ground between them is House Rhodes. Is that right? Man, city's politics are confusing, all get out. And why are they opposing each other in the first place? They're all city people, ain't they? The more people in a community, the more opportunities for ideological divides. I think this is one of those. Though they share a common goal, they disagree on the best way to achieve it. I have some experience with that. There are bound to be some stories behind this. There are bound to be some stories behind story 1. They don't know. They don't know. It's always something like that. Indeed, we should tread carefully whenever we have to deal with them. It does seem prudent if we misstep, we're going to become in the conflict as well. I still hope one day everyone can work together as one. Is that naive? Oh, it was just a talking thing, it wasn't an actual quest.
Let's lay out the facts.
Alright. Guess Romeo and Giulietta probably haven't been able to get married yet. Yeah, if they had, Romeo would have given us a whole speech about it. I can see it now. There's a reason you brought those two up. I hear Juliet has been seen all over the city lately, that's all. I think she might be trying to get their wedding approved somehow. Ah, so she's the one jumping through hoops this time. Romeo was so fired up about it too. Is it really so hard to get married? Seems like the problem concerns more than just the two of them, so it must be. If you're worried about them, we could always ask around and see what they're doing. It feel a bit bad if Romeo did himself a mischief while we weren't watching. There's probably something we can do to help anyway, Mimi. You're right. Let's see if anyone knows what's going on or with Romeo and Giulietta then. It's that one. I will set that as the active one. We'll do... Still got quite a few ones that require their heroes with them, except for that one. I can't find the second part. Because I need to do that one with Jupiter, that one with Fiona, Juniper. That's probably for Riku and Manana, and Alexandra. A lot of quests to do, actually. It's understandable that people are stressed and worried. What's with everyone, with everything that happened? But the city folk are really starting to get up in arms about it. I guess raids were normal for us back in the colonies. We just took the kind of thing for granted. To them, fighting was something to happen in the outside world. You can't understand how seeing one of their fundamental beliefs shattered is gonna cause some unhappiness. Suppose. But then you've got those conservated types who were already afraid this kind of thing would happen. Seems like they're already in a state of panic. You're right, everything feels quite precarious right now. I hope everyone in the city's okay. Should we maybe talk to Monica and Travis about it all? I think we should. I hope we can do something to help. Alrighty then. Let's set out and get these ones done. Romeo, do you know what's going on with Giulietta? It's you. Your timing is great as ever, yes? Is everything alright? My Giulietta joins the number losts. And so, at our next schemes, she'll be there. Must persuade my boss to let me go. My only wish is that we fight as one. Her unit is being briefed precisely now at Surridge Harbour. Would you intervene? You didn't stop her from joining? Why yes, at first of course I did protest. Then thou'lt then thought to let her follow her own dreams. Well, we'll do our best for you. And can you stop talking like a poet? Oh. Ooh, my bruises and my aches isn't there has been particular visual lately? With the Ouroboros around, I guess they're expecting Mobius to get more rowdy too. Oh. So that's our strategy. Stand by till we deploy. Understood. You stay focused. The battle's already started. Remember that. Yes, ma'am. Yep, voices like a schoolboy. Julieta. Oh, it's you again. When did you sign up with the Lost Numbers? The very day that followed when we met, when poor Romero came to seek my hand. In fact, since I was but a tiny girl, I've wanted to be like our Monica. But woe, my father wouldn't let me join. He said the soldier's life was not for me. But now I'm older and it past the time when I should act upon my own desires. Do Garrett and Romero know? Why no, so keep it deathly secret if you please. I'm thinking when this coming fight is done, I'll tell them everything that's on my mind. Keep this up and your first battle will be nothing to worry about. Yes, ma'am! You showed a lot of promise, even when I was teaching you. I'm expecting great things. Huh? Are you here to help us as well? We're after something pretty huge, so you'd be a big help. What are you going for? We're going to the obtain growth modules. She's an excellent soldier, but Julieta doesn't have combat experience yet. I think it'd be good for her if you came along. This is without a doubt going to end in combat. Romeo's not gonna make it in time, is he? We should go in his place, then make sure Julieta doesn't do anything reckless. Cabana, we're in. I knew you would be. Okay, so the plan is simple. We'll attack the Keves transport Levnus that's carrying the cage. We'll stage an attack at the base of the Great Sword in Enhol Wastelands. Now you can join either the Vanguard or the Rearguard. Which will it be? Vanguard? We'll take the Vanguard. We'll be able to pull off a pincer maneuver with Julieta. Okay, let's get moving. I've just sent you the reservoir point. We'll head out to the attacking point. You come along as soon as you're ready, yeah? Got it. Well, we've fallen on our feet here. Better do this than Romero anyway. We might be right. Okay, let's keep Julieta safe and get this done. Roger that.
I see some relation.
Ah, there you are. Come over here to me. Our target's passing through now. See, there it is. Anytime now. Ready? Now! Charge!
Look out! Careful, everyone!
And protect Julieta at all costs. Come on. Right. Oh, we nearly got a chain attack, and I can actually see what the thing is. Damn it! Wow, Julieta aced that. We didn't need to worry about her at all. Too right. And we got it. Well done, team. Let's get this bad boy back. Yes, ma'am. I'll issue you rewards over at the Central Harbour. I wouldn't hang around this place too long. Understood. Right, back to the harbour. Julieta, why on Agnus would you become a soldier behind my back? My father didn't you know the reason why? Alright, I'll play along. You kept quiet because you knew I'd oppose you. You knew I'd put a stop to your half-baked willfulness. This was your last day in the Lost Numbers, my girl. You quit now. I'm telling you that I intend to stay. Oh yeah? Daughter or not, I got to draw the line. You're hereby disowned from the House Doyle. What? What? But sir, didn't you not hear a word she said? And Julieta, please, you must. It's fine. Ramiro, see? We'll keep this city safe, together, unencumbered by a house. My Julieta, darling, yes, of course. Here, let me pay you back for all the help you've been. You're the one who split the beans to Garant, aren't you? Yes, that was me. I couldn't keep it quiet. I can't just go bringing noble daughters on the 6 houses to battle, can I? Wait, you mean? I got permission this time. The 6 houses can be a nightmare sometimes, I swear. I noticed the patches have different designs, because that tell us what house they belong to. Travis! Yeah, lots of unhappy voices in the city these days. The Doyles are acting as mediators at the moment. I'm just waiting for Garant to give me a summary of the situation. For once, I'm grateful for his meddling. I'm afraid he aligns himself with these concerned citizens in the end. So, that's where we're at. Now we just have to work out how to... We got trouble! What's going on? A number of armory units have taken off without authorization. See that there are commanding by the soldiers, citizens alike. The soldiers on guard seem to have been braided to look the other way. Brided. Blah 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 blah. Travis. Just one thing after another. Assess the situation ASAP. Monica. This means people who aren't in the Lost Numbers have left the city, doesn't it? But what are they hoping to accomplish? We found them, boss. We tracked the signal of the stolen armory unit. Seems they headed towards Ving Song Hollow. Understood. We'll head out there. Personally? Naturally. Prepare the immediate dispatcher. One step ahead of you, boss. Monica, you'll come too. Okay. We'll make a move as soon as we're ready. Can I ask you to go on ahead and provide some defense? Of course. Let's get to Ving Song Hollow. Where is this Ving Song Hollow then? I'm just gonna keep killing myself at one point. Ouroboros! So, you're the one who stole these armoured units! Why did you come out here? We want independence from the city. You shouldn't apologise for the crudeness of our departure. But we'd like to leave us in peace for now. Did you talk this through with Monica? I'm sorry that this might get a bit violent, but I'll have to ask you to leave now. Well, we're ready to fight if you are. Oof. Maybe you'll feel more like chatting when you automatons are lying in a neat little scrap heap. And now we've got the crab joining in. He's gonna help us. No? Okay. Come on. Okay, everyone's now on the floor. Mio! Got no other choice, considering it's just you and us. Alright.
It just popped out of the ground and then
dropped
something.
We're done. So I thought a cutscene was just about to play or something. Never mind. So what are the things? 5, 2, 4, 5, 2, 5, 4, 3. Okay. Hi, we defeated your little robots. Now it's your turn. What made you want to leave the city? I wouldn't have had thought you'd come work it out. You must have heard the story of the old city built somewhere else, destroyed by Mobius. Yeah, I know the story. We heard about it from Garant, and that there was a Mobius attack. If there ever actually gets passed out our defenses, they wouldn't be anything we could do about it. We came to the conclusion that we had no option but to leave if we wanted to stay alive. I see. We don't really care if you accuse us of cowardice. This is our choice for our future. Our aim is to avoid the total annihilation of the city. If we survive, then we can build up our strength in a few hundred years we might even be able to tackle Mobius. I understand your point of view, but as Elder I have to order you back to the city. But we aren't trying to stop the lost numbers from fighting. So why? You don't make any preparations before you left the city, did you? Well, I mean, if Garant backs you up on this, then you should present your plans formally to the Senate. I am the Senate. Oh? I'm not denying your choice, so will you go back to think your plan through? Okay, we'll talk it through with Garrett. Bye. You sure you haven't just caused a massive spark storm there? If they can't come up with a workable plan, then we can analyze it. Their future may have many the future has many potential forms. They'll probably have sorted something out by the time we've settled things with Mobius. I guess, yeah. Sorry to drag you out here. We should head back to... Yay!
I see some relation.
Still haven't come across any of Triton's crew. It said, I looked it up, they said they should be in the city. The other soldiers from the dispatch squad gone missing, heading the area of sea. There was this white fog. Ah, here we go. As soon as they entered, bam, gone, just like that. There we go. Finally getting more things to the sea. Alright. Right, everything else here. Head to the chat and discuss it.
We could do with some food.
Here we go. A white fog on the RFC.
Let's lay out the facts.
So the lost numbers who were acting on the RFC have gone missing one by one. They said they were swallowed up by the fog and vanished, right? Right. If we were looking for fog, how about the thick cloud that sprung up near Ansholas? Oh yeah, you're right. I wonder if the fog has something to do with the other one. That fog lifted quickly though, and nothing happened, so I don't want to say anything. But I got a feeling there was something in the fog. The fog we encountered could be the same one then. Kasami's the authority on all things RFC, yeah? Anyone fancying a fact-finding mission to Bisong Holm? That's a good idea. Let's talk to her. Alright, we've got to talk to her first. Oh boy.
Break time's over.
Kasami, can you tell us what you know about the white fog on the Etherean Sea? Oh, you're interested in that too? Monica's already been here asking me to do a little digging on the topic. So nothing seems to be happening when you're on board on a boat, but if you make landfall on an island with the fog, land on it, then as soon as you take your eyes off your friends, they vanish. The fog has then taken a lot of people I know away from me. I see. I really want to get to the bottom of it before anyone else gets hurt. So, you don't even know whether it's caused by a monster or some new military technology. Wouldn't be dangerous to investigate it alone. Let's help you. Wow, your boss wants to help me. That's amazing. Thank you. This is just like the fog we saw that other time. I have to say, I don't think there's anything actually in the fog. No, you're right. I don't sense anything in there. Let's wait until it lifts and investigate somewhere else. What? Did you see that? I did indeed. That shadow has to be a monster, right? We don't have specific data to determine if the creature is responsible for the disappearance, though. Well, nothing's going to happen as long as we're on board on a boat, according to Kisame. Correct. We should find a stable place to make landfall and search for fog on land. Now, according to my calculations, where we'll find the fog, what do you say to heading in the direction of Aionios? Aye aye, set a course for the fog monster. Aye. Let's get on with it. Right, now let's play Lose Our Friends in the Fog. Whoever stays too close to their friends loses. I got a feeling it's not that they get lost, it's just they just can't see where they're going and fall down the edge. I can't see anything worth seeing. The shadows we saw wasn't that big. We didn't even know what it looked like. Should take specific precautions. Looks like a jellyfish. Gah! Did you see that? Sure did. There. Huh? Behind you. Watch yourselves, everyone. We're surrounded. I thought there were just one. Lucky we brought enough fight for everyone. Charge! Why not? Oh shit. Miyabi! It's one. Come on. Come on. You're nearly done. And Lance was the MVP. Some monsters can really sneak up on you. Good to know. the way they moved without sound and attacked without you realizing makes sense that people would disappear. It really does. So, those things must have been making the fog. And there can't be any more of them because the fogs all clear up. This should at least help them stem the damage. Let's report our findings to Kasami. Roger that. But first, there's a barrel up here and I want it. Or a container. Barrel, container, it's the same stuff. So, the monsters were creating the fog and attacking people. Of course! And Ashulus, where you landed and got attacked, must have been their nest. But now that you've taken them all out, everything should be fine. You avenged the soldiers and helped me with my investigation. So thanks so much. Thank you for giving me stuff. Alright, since we're in the area, we might as well do this one. I need...
Tough snuffer on our case.
Run for it! Is that the mechapod Caritha that Yima mentioned? It appears to be an accompaniment by Agnian troops. Let's get these parts we need and move out before they call reinforcements. Got it. Let's nab those parts and leg it back to Ymir. Fight! Oh no, Mio! Come on. Come on. Shit, I didn't mean to. Never mind. Right, now it's just this thing. Alright, Mio, you start off. What's your thing? When chosen, Mio gains TP equivalent to 100 of hero's TP. Maximum of 99 only applies to Mio can still act. Okay. We will start with Tyon. Then Senna. We'll end with Noah. Bing, 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 bing. Cool. What's your thing? One additional character is reactivated with a 20% chance for number 1 for 1 or more. Ooh. Yep. Unique. Lance. And oh shit, yeah, I forgot. Heroes can now go over the 99%. Cool. Oh, but she'd come back. Well, she can start us off. Cool. And she's back. Sure thing. Going up. 81. Bravo. That gets 99. Mio, go! Almost got to 300. Get to 300, you get spectacular. Grab the shit, grab the shit. Alright, now let's get this back to what's his face? Ymir! Here's the parts for the Agnus you pointed us to. Is this what you needed? Oh my, this is splendid. Stupendous. I can't see a single scratch on it. It's like it's brand new. Do you think this will solve your problem? Yes, all I have to do is put my theory into practice. Let me quickly combine the components and attach them to the Agnus. Whoa, it moved! Does it mean it worked? Yes, no doubt about it. This is the best result we could have ever wished for. Let me compose myself, to be honest. I was half doubting my theory before, but I can't doubt what I just saw. Everyone, listen. I've been really relying too much on the established concept. There's been a terrible oversight on my part. What oversight? Before I'd guessed that the technology was esteemingly located in the Agnian Levnus. Leviathan, never heard of that. But when I opened it up, what did I find, you may ask? That it actually super electro-linked and energy conduction. Energy conduction? Yes, I read about the underlying theory in a report about Levnus once. The process of converting the energy from an ether cylinder always results in a loss of energy. I think it said that. That's exactly right. However, Agnian Levnuses in particular have a barely any loss of energy during that process. Sorry, Amir, can you simplify that a bit for us amateurs? Ah, poor Noah. Roughly speaking, it means that it can operate at full power without wasting as much energy as before. Ah, I see. But is that really such a big deal? Of course it is. For instance, our Ferronis has been out of order until now. Without the flame clock, ether cylinders don't output specific energy, making it utterly impossible to operate our Ferronis. Ah, so they're planning on moving their colonies about again. However, with this technology, we can create power systems to rival the flame clocks by our own means. And with that system, we can get the Ferronis up and running once more. Whoa, are you serious? Deadly. We're theoretically of our course, depending on time, resources, availability, manpower too. In other words, it's going to take a while. I'm so grateful to you all. Thank you. Thanks to you, my result far exceeds my expectations. With this outcome alone, I'm pretty much guaranteed to be the next captain. A captain can allocate endless resources. My research will bring advantages the likes of which have never been seen before. You're starting to worry me, matey. Ah well, whatever. Fill your boots. Thanks for your support. I appreciate it so much. I do my very best. If the Ferronis start working again, the first thing I'll do is help you out. When the time comes, just remember what bloody genius I was. Whatever keeps you happy, matey. Hey, at least you got it working. One thing we can do, and now I just did the long way around. Colony Lambda. We'll at least get it started. Then heroes.
At your service.
Yep. There you are.
Looking at Colony Lambda now, wouldn't you agree that it's recovered some of its spirit?
Definitely. The atmosphere feels different to how things were, even a little while ago.
Perhaps the change isn't a vast one, but something is indeed different. If we hadn't met you, perhaps this change wouldn't have taken place. We'd have retreated into our shells.
All we did was give things a little push. I'm sure you'd have managed this by yourself, is it?
You're most kind. Either way, that doesn't change the heap of problems I'm facing. They need fixing, but I can only manage a few at a time.
It's not good if you push yourself too hard, Commander. Getting some rest is important too.
Rest? Not sure how I'd go about getting some rest. The way things are here, I always end up busy, almost without intending to.
I suppose as long as you're at your home colony, things just turn out that way, huh?
And you know, we ain't exactly experts in the art of taking a load off.
That reminds me.
Do you have an idea, Tyon?
Well, this could turn out to be nothing. But earlier, I heard a Nopon merchant talking about something called a natural spa.
Ooh,
spa?
a
Supposedly
spa.
it's in a remote place, not easily reachable by people.
What's remoteness got to do with getting poor Izzard here to relax?
The Nopon also said it contained lots of nutrients, stimulated metabolism, promoted blood circulation.
So you're saying if we get our hands on this spa, then even Izzard could get some rest? He'll be able to recover, basically?
Like I said before, the information is questionable. It's only something I heard in passing.
Well, he does look like he could do with a rest.
Commander, I'm sorry, I know it's hardly a credible source.
I think I like the sound of this.
Huh?
I say we go out and we find this spa thing.
I'm
Spa
not really one to
thing.
talk, but I didn't think you'd be so into this.
Well, I have a passing interest in things of that ilk. But, I don't want to keep you from your journey.
Nah, don't you worry about that. More importantly, how do we go about finding this thing?
Why don't we ask somebody in the city?
Right, better than just us racking our brains about it.
My thanks, all of you.
Just leave it to us, Commander. We'll give this our undivided attention.
Alrighty then. I need to actually hop off a bit early today because I've got some things to do. Oh, we're heading back to the city as well. And I will see you guys Thursday. No, Tuesday for the rest of this, and we'll carry on with doing more side quests then.
What have we got around here?
I'll see you then. Bye.